A fire caused significant damage to an Ellensburg apartment complex that was near Central Washington University over the weekend.
Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell spoke to fire officials today who say the aftermath isn't as bad as it could have been.
Fire officials say the good news is that no one was seriously injured in the fire. They were able to stop it from spreading to nearby buildings, and thanks to a policy the apartment complex has in place for renters, they should be able to have some help starting over. Kittitas Valley Fire and Rescue Chief Rich Elliott says the fire started just before 2 a.m. Sunday in an upstairs unit of the Campus Village apartment complex.
It was actually a little bit lucky that the person who did discover the fire just happened to have gotten up to get something out of the kitchen and noticed it.
The fire believed to be accidental, but the cause still under investigation.
They are pursuing the possibility of disposal of smoking material, but that is not conclusive at this time.
One vehicle lost in the fire, another 2 damaged. 6 units uninhabitable due to fire or water damage. And with power cut off to the building, fire officials say a dozen people are displaced.
We've had contact with those people and the Red Cross, or they're working with friends. A couple cases, Central Washington University is assisting people.
But for those who lost everything, Elliott says there's hope because the property management company requires residents to have renter's insurance.
So for a relatively low cost, these people will have their belongings insured and largely replaced.
The average cost for renter's insurance in Washington state, $14 a month. But over 40% of renters don't have it.
Sadly, the majority of people who are renting occupancies have either opted for or don't understand that renter's insurance might not be included in that transaction. So it's underutilized.
Because it's not just for fires.
If somebody breaks a water pipe over the top of you, or if there is a weather-related, issue, that cost obviously pays off many times in terms of investment. So obviously people make choices, and without renter's insurance, this is harder to absorb.
Fire officials say it's a good reminder for people to check their smoke detectors to make sure they're functioning and to look into their insurance policy and make sure they're covered in case of fire. Reporting in Ellensburg, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.